I want to bring in Tony Brueski. You know him from the Hidden Killers podcast and YouTube channel. Tony, thanks for coming on. I mean, first of all, like, what is the deal with this lady coming in smiling like that? Like, does she not? Is she really that wacko, or what is? I don't even know what to say. Like, it makes me so mad.
I think she was expecting Pat Sajak and Vanna White, quite honestly. I think she thought it might have been another round of Wheel of Fortune for her all these years later, judging by the exuberation on her face.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she's totally living on another planet. The hearing today was short, took less than 5 minutes, basically arranging some scheduling matters. But what is the situation in Arizona? Like, where do things stand with the case?
I mean, it's a lot of going through discovery now. They're asking for a little bit more time, possibly even the judge acknowledging that with this amount of data, the amount of information that they need to process through, I believe it's like 20 terabytes of data. It's a very large amount that they need to take the time to go through. And the judge even saying, you know what, I may not be realistic to have a start date that we have on this. We may need to push this back. Even the judge admitting to that right now. Who knows? I mean, at this point, with the amount of information that we have on this case, I don't know how much more we need to learn to take this to trial.
Yeah, again, and she was just smiling again there in the shot next to her attorney. I mean, is she happy to be in Arizona? Do we know? Like, do we know, is jail better in Arizona for her than having been, she was in that maximum security prison when she was up in Idaho? Like, do we know? I mean, is there like some preference for, is that why she looks so happy?
It really does make you wonder, and there's a lot of speculation, I think, as to why she is so happy. You know, maybe she's starting a new cult. Maybe Chad has decided to not throw her under the bus as much as he had initially, especially with the issues that we've been seeing with John Pryor lately. I don't know. There's never really a whole lot of understanding Lori Vallow Daybell. I mean, considering the last time we saw her,
that's a good point.
Hearing it was all about, you know, the kid's got this new job at Costco in heaven. So who knows?
What do you make of, I mean, Chad's trial is also coming up. She was very careful not to turn on him. But almost everyone I ask who knows them is like, oh, he is totally going to turn on her. How do you think it's going to play out when he goes on trial?
Initially, I thought no, but then we saw the statements several months ago where he was kind of throwing her under the bus. But since then, we haven't heard anything of that sort. It almost seems like that's been walked back a little bit, and John Pryor wants to not be the attorney for Chad Daybell anymore, citing all sorts of reasons. So I don't know. I mean, anything is possible in this case, and I think that's the biggest thing to remember as we try and understand the mystery of the Daybells.
Yeah, I mean, I sat through that murder trial, so when I see her smile and laugh, and I think about what happened to those kids, JJ and Tylee, and we saw the pictures, and we heard every excruciating detail, I mean, I don't have time for it. I mean, this lady, I'm done with it. So we'll see how it plays out in Arizona. Tony Brueski, thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian.